Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I have got to tell you that it's nearly Christmas, and if you want to be organised, I hope that this simple little wreath might be something that you might like to place on your door. It's one of those wreaths where there's not much in it. It's very simple yet very elegant, and it's got a little shabby chicness to it. Now I've made the wreath. You can make it out of the cane, or you can also make it out of grapevine if you want to make your own. I like to make my own stuff because, you know, you can't always get the size or what you want, so making it yourself is a much better way of approaching it. Also, I'm going to be featuring this beautiful flower here. Now, in some places around the world, they call it wildflower, but it's actually leptospermum. In New Zealand, we call it Manuka or Kanuka, and the bees absolutely love it. And the honey that the bees make from this is absolutely superb. However, I'm not here to talk about the honey from the Manuka or the Kanuka. I'm here to show you how to make this wreath. Now, I've done lots and lots and lots of wreaths, and this year I wanted something that was, as I said, just a little bit understated and not too Christmassy, because Christmas in New Zealand is sort of pretty hot. So, you know, I wanted something that was cool and inviting. I've got a nice black door, and I think that these flowers will be just beautiful. I've also got some string here, or you could use jute or whatever you've got, or you could glue it on. But I like to recycle my wreaths from year to year, and I find that just by tying them on, it's much, much easier. Plus, especially for recycling or upcycling. And the other thing that I've got here are these dear little metal leaves that have just got the tiniest little bit of glittery silver on them, and they've got little bells on. But I just thought that a little bit of silver, a little bit of glitter would be just all that I would need, and the light will catch that, and it'll look superb, I hope. Okay, to begin, I've got 8 stems of the wildflower, and what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to cut these off at this stage, because I thought that the texture, the colourway of the stem with the colour of the cane was quite a nice complement. They all sort of like were working together. Now from there, when I get to this stage, what I'm going to do is just get a little bit of string or jute, and I'm just going to tie that on, and I'll go back into this position here, and I'll just sort of kind of tie that on. I'll come back to that, and it's just a matter of just as you go around, just as you get to the stems there, just tie those. Oops, that's not very big, but it's just a matter of just tying everything in. And so, not to bore you, how about you go and have a coffee, and I'll be back in a few minutes with this all finished so that you can see what the end result looks like. And here is the last one that I'll just put into there. So it's just a matter of weaving them around and laying them on top of each other and tying them off just to secure them. And the great thing is, I might have another idea that I might want to use these little flowers with. So that's I think that that's a great way of approaching a design problem. Don't waste. So there we have our little wreath. Now I've got a little bit of stem sticking through there, so all I'm going to do with that is just get another piece of string, go through, and then just simply tie that off. Right, now the next thing is, oh, that's going to look at that. This is just going to look beautiful on my door. It's something but not too much, and it's just almost to me like a lovely little token gesture. Now with these little vein leaves, these could either be tied on, which I'm going to do for a moment and see what these go like. Oh, wouldn't you just know it? It's far too small to go through there, so I will just glue these on. Let's see, daisy, what has happened here? I think for Christmas I should buy myself a new glue gun. Oh, perfect. These look great. Exactly what I was looking for. And I'll just have those all just scattered there like the wind blew and they just landed. A little one that way, and have them all pointing different ways. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? something, but not too much. So it's just a matter of putting all the leaves around there, which I'll do, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed sharing it with you. You have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you again soon.